Thanks for clicking on State of the City. My name is Todd Prafke. I'm the City Administrator here in St. Peter, and today is June 2nd of 2015. I have two missions for today. First of all is to talk about the workshop from just last night, and then a bunch of tidbits of information, things that are going on within the community that I hope you will find useful. First of all, let me get to the workshop. If you are interested, you can see the workshop packet online on the city's website. And if you look at the front page, you'll see it looks something like this. And so those are the things that we did. And, well, I'll be showing you some more pictures out of this in just a few moments. But the first thing that the council did at workshop is that every year we go on a tour. Now, I know it's not like the Rolling Stones going on a tour or anything like that, but one of our first stops this year was at the Arts Center of St. Peter, and we had a great opportunity to view the Arts Center. And if you haven't been there, you should go there. They have great things that are going on, wonderful classes that you can sign up for there or online with community education, and they do some really cool things. And we talked about a lot of the events, a lot of the people that use the facility, a lot of the activities that go on there, and what an impact it makes within our community, a very important impact that it makes. And one of the things that I've read a lot about, and they had a great graphic, I'm going to show it to you here, about the economic impact of arts within our area, not just St. Peter, but within the region overall. And so if you want to take a quick look at that, this is really cool data from the Prairie Lakes Art Council about impact on the economy and employment, and how many people are employed in the arts industry right here, if you can see my finger going there, and the number of volunteers that participate in the economic impact for organizations, audiences, and the total economic impact within our region. It really does tell us something that we've known for a long time, that arts is important to our community, not just for our hearts, not just for our souls, but for our pocketbooks as well. And so really great to talk with those folks. We've had a partnership with them for quite a while, and we're looking to enhance that partnership a little bit and working together. So how great for us in an important events, activities, place, an important group of people within our community. The next thing we talked about was really a couple of different kinds of housing. First of all, related to the project that we've been working on for a while, and you've seen some pictures on. This is about a new subdivision that we're looking to do that's kind of in the same vein as Nicollet Meadows or Washington Terrace. You probably all know, have a friend or someone that lives out there, or maybe you live out there. And so we're really looking to do that. So I gave the council an update on that project. We don't have it figured out yet. We are still in that challenging position of having a lot of great ideas, having some things that we know that we can do, having great partners, but not really having the budget down exactly right yet. And so that will continue to need some work, and the council's committed to doing that work, running it out, doing that process through the end to make sure that we know what we're doing, or frankly what we're not doing if there's a decision not to do it. So that's a very important part of it. Another thing that the council talked about was what we had been terming, and had gone through a couple cycles of, the Solace Project. Now that project was really designed to help primarily women who are leaving or being released from drug court and reuniting them with their kids, and getting them stabilized so that they can again contribute to our community going forward. That project has seen a couple of different iterations, and the latest iteration is really a change based on information and push from the State of Minnesota Department of Health and Minnesota Housing Finance related to, well, they just don't want to see a facility for those folks. They want to see some additional integration. And so Southwest Minnesota Housing Partnership, who's been our partners on a number of projects, came forward with a little bit different kind of project. And you should really go on our website to take a look at it. We have colored versions on there. This just happens to be a black and white version, but this is what is being looked at. And the proposal is that something like this, that has moderate income apartments as well as that Solace project kind of component to it, could be built behind Shopco. Now originally that area behind Shopco was viewed as being a commercial area, but based on how Shopco is put in there, it's not probably very saleable for that. And so this is a great, from a land use perspective, a great kind of transitional use, and a beautiful facility, of course. Southwest and their partners and we together work to really build quality products and projects. But we'll see what happens. The council still has some concerns and want to make sure that some things are addressed. So Southwest is going to go back, not to the drawing board and redo everything, but go make a couple of modifications to the project, and then see if the council can be supportive, and then Southwest would solicit state support for this project as well. So anyway, we'll watch for that. A lot of discussion surrounding that. A very worthwhile project. it ties in now more to our overall housing needs that have been identified as a part of our housing study from just 2014. And so a number of aspects on this to look at. So if you have more questions, give me a call. I'd be happy to visit. This is a very housing is a very important thing within our community. We continue to be a growth region. We continue to see needs in all levels across the inventory and continuum of housing in town, and are really trying to think creatively about how we help stimulate housing in a lot of different areas within St. Peter, a lot of different slices of that continuum within our community. The last item that the council, well, they talked about other items, but the last one that I'm going to talk about here is the Human Rights Commission. Now, if you pay attention to council activities, you'll know that the council has taken on the powers, the responsibilities of the Human Rights Commission. We struggled so much to get volunteers to serve on that commission, and so this was a way for the council to recognize how important that work is and make sure that some of the work could be done even though we struggled to find volunteers to serve. And so we talked about a number of different things, including the bias hate crime policy, which has been in place for a number of years, and that's really important within our community. And then also about the Human Rights Award. Now the council's not sure whether they're going to continue to provide for that award. It used to be done by the commission, and for the last few years it hasn't been done. Part of the reason it hasn't been done is because, well, the commission could never get together because they could never make quorum. But one of the other reasons is that even when we did have it in place, we very rarely received a nomination for someone or some organization or some project to receive that award. So it didn't just seem like there was much interest within the community. So let me know if you are interested or you know someone that might be a great recipient of that. Let me know so I can relay that information to the City Council. If there's not interest within the community, I think the tendency would be to say, well, maybe we revisit it later and see if it kind of catches fire. But for right now, maybe we let it go. And, well, we'll see what happens. Let me know if you have thoughts or ideas about that. Let me go to a few tidbits of information now. First of all, Chamber of Commerce. Their phone number is 934-3400. If you are interested in working with a great group of people, having some fun over the 4th of July, they're looking for volunteers to do everything from help chaperone the parade to working in the park. Oh, it's a great time if you haven't done it, and the Chamber has it well organized, and you'll meet wonderful people if you're new to the community. If you're a long-standing citizen within the community, a long-standing member of our community, you might have a great time participating in a different way on the 4th of July. So give them a call, 934-3400. I also have to mention our folks at River Edge Hospital. Like we love to say, exceptional care close to home. They've had a great couple of months. We have so many things going on at that hospital now. We're really excited about our partnership with the orthopods, Ortho Edge it's called, so we're really excited about that, and a number of other things that are going on within the hospital. I do have to mention that I had a sick kid a couple of weeks ago, and I could get into the clinic like that. So I was really happy to do that. It's for one of those things that you know what's wrong, but you got to go have somebody help you out and make sure to give you a prescription to get rid of that pink eye. So anyway, we were very lucky to have those kind of facilities and that kind of care within our community. I also want to mention the hot sheet. Here's the hot sheet. If you want to get this, we can email it to you, or you can get it on our website. There's a tab for weekly newsletter hot sheet, or send us an email at this address, barbara.l@stpetermn.gov, and we will send that hot sheet to you weekly. It has lots of great information, and also here on the screen for you with my fantastic, technically gifted graphics, are where you can check us out on our website, or we would love it if you would like us on Facebook. Whew. Oh, hey, I got a couple of comments. I think my last video blog mentioned the bike trails out at the treaty site. Now, I know I call them bike trails. You can also hike on them, but I had a lot of people comment that they went out there after that, and what a great time, what beautiful area it is to participate either in biking or hiking along those trails. They have maps out there, that kind of thing. It's a really, really neat thing within our community. So take advantage of that. You can ride your bike out there if you want. There are a couple different ways to get there. It's really cool. It's worthwhile checking it out. Well, anyway, that's it for my state of the city today. Email me, check out our website, give us a call. We'd love it if you'd like us on Facebook. Let me know if there's something else that you want me to cover as a part of these video blogs. I'd love to talk about it with you. Again, thanks a lot. Have a great rest of your day.